yeah, record this and record that. But then we have technical issues and my shit doesn't work out. So
Or I turn my mic off like a dumbass.
Yeah, that'll be the next.
So here we are, enjoying some Puerto Rican eggnog, Coquito. For those who don't know, who haven't had it,
Mosquito?
Mosquito,
Oh,
Mosquito. No, it's this is Coquito. It's made with Puerto Rican rum usually, some coconut milk, evaporated milk, condensed milk, cinnamon, and some flavors. It's not as strong as I thought it was gonna be. To be honest with you, I don't know if you got the first sip and that was like the strong hit.
maybe. I definitely tested the booze, but that's because like we drink booze like it's our job. So I think we'll be able to pick that up quicker than most. But no, it's definitely what I got out of it was it's sweet, it's creamy, and if I don't watch myself, by the time I realize I'm fucked up, it's too late.
You go through the whole bottle.
Exactly. I'm naked in a public park somewhere.
Has that happened?
When I drink tequila, yes.
So you have been naked in a public park somewhere,
So
drinking tequila.
I was actually telling my lady, I was like, hey, like when we go out, because she loves tequila, I was like, I can't drink tequila. And this is why. The last time I got fucked up on tequila, I have no idea how it happened. My night just went to this hyperactive pink mist. And the next thing I know, I'm waking up at 5 in the morning in a public park, completely naked, no idea where my clothes are, no idea how I got there.
Wow.
Did you report any type of any mishappenings to yourself?
No,
Because
no.
you were naked. If you don't know how you got naked, do you feel comfortable naked? Is that what it is? You get drunk and you just decide to start stripping your clothes off?
Apparently so when I drink
Okay.
tequila.
All right, just making sure because I mean I don't know.
Tequila makes your clothes fall off.
Exactly. Thank you. Joe Nichols. I haven't heard that song in a minute. Okay. I got you.
That's why he wrote it. Yeah.
It made her clothes fall off. In this case, it made mine, but not hers. Because
Yeah.
I have no idea
Yeah,
where
that
she
wasn't
went.
the idea. Yeah.
That wasn't the idea. The idea was not my clothes to fall off.
Nobody
and
wants
no
your
idea.
clothes to fall off. We want her clothes to fall off.
It's like the Chappelle Show skits, like don't get a sleeper hold because the next day your anus will really hurt. That's like tequila. I'm like, nah, this is why I don't drink tequila. I'm not saying that happened to me.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, do you know what happened? Like you said
No,
you blacked
man.
out and you woke up naked. That's kind of like, first of all, where are you that you can wake up naked without somebody waking you up?
No, I just woke up at 5 a.m. You know, like you ever wake up like suddenly after drinking?
I've seen every movie and Law and Order show where the runners are running in the park at 5 in the morning and nobody's running to you.
I guess they just thought I was.
They're like, oh man, look at that Asian naked dude. All right, keep going.
Yeah, it's the middle of summer. Maybe he just got hot. His AC like
It's like,
broke
woo!
down,
You know, don't see that every day,
Anything of
but
it.
not my business.
and you're like, oh man, it's not. It's hot outside, so definitely isn't the. Yeah, he's just Asian.
So you just came back from Indiana. What was that like?
I did. Very cold and very snowy. So this is much better weather out here for sure. But hit up the 450 release there on the Friday the 13th release. It
Oh,
was
nice.
a lot of fun, great share. Just a great time overall. So it's always a blast down there with those guys.
So tell me about that experience. So I heard people with camping out night before.
Yeah,
There's like a whole ritual and other bullshit going on. So
Yeah.
describe that to me.
Oh man, I tell you, it's quite an event. I remember, a year and a half ago, you could go at 8 o'clock in the morning and be 30th in line, and it's just crazy how much larger and that they've grown and how much popular their beers are. But I got there at 6:30 on Thursday night, and I was 80th, exactly 80th in line when I got my wristband that night. So
No shit.
There was 79 other people in front of me, so that's just insane.
See, to me, that's dedication because like I would not do that here with like
I wouldn't
70-degree
do it
weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not do that for anything or anyone.
Well-
And the fact that they're out in the middle of the miserable Indianapolis winter, because I've been there in January when it was
yeah.
like -5, and they're camping,
It
and on
was
top
rough.
of that,
It was
there's
rough.
nothing to look at in Indianapolis. Let's be honest.
Not a whole lot.
Yeah.
It's a nice small city, but there's not a
And
whole
on
lot going on.
and on top of that, to get there, they have to avoid 9 billion potholes.
It's the pothole.
This
capital of
beer
the
better
world.
taste like it
No,
came
no,
from.
no, no.
Yeah.
Bridgeport, Connecticut is a pothole capital of the
Oh,
world.
okay. Well,
I'll tell you right now, it's like Baghdad out there.
Indianapolis have to be a close.
Baghdad has
second,
better
third,
streets.
somewhere up
Yeah,
there.
like
And
I'm like,
Connecticut does.
I'm like, you're going through all that for beer. This beer better taste like it's like breast milk from the Virgin Mary's tit or something. Like I
Right,
swear
yeah,
to God,
for
like
sure.
I am not waiting.
Isn't that
Go-
like an oxymoron? Breast milk from a virgin?
Oh, sorry, 100% Cambodian. It's the real shit.
It's real deal, but
But yeah.
but no,
Breast
yeah.
milk, make my day.
He's not even drunk. I don't even know if he's drunk or
I don't
not.
think we're not even drunk yet.
No. This mosquito's creeping up on me.
Yeah, I
So
think it's like a slow.
I'll have subtitles as Coquito every time you say
Yeah.
Mosquito.
Yeah.
make sure you don't need subtitles for me in
It's
general.
like probably once you start taking clothes off, it's either we're gonna end or we're gonna subtitle it.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, as long as you didn't put tequila in this, we're good.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. The rum is gonna catch up to you.
I don't know. I just started drinking rum because of recent personal developments, and it's not bad.
It happens when you mess with Puerto Ricans. Besides myself, as far
Yeah.
as drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
So you
yes.
basically say I'm gonna have some battle scars in a
Oh,
year or
man,
so.
we all do.
Yeah.
I meant like the physical stab wounds that you have on your arm.
Oh yeah, that's definitely happening.
Great.
So, Wandering Tortoise has had a 30-year anniversary. Did you guys pick up anything?
I didn't. I was out of town.
Oh, that's
but I
right.
think I had a couple guys grab me some stuff, and
Oh,
there's
oh,
still some left out in the wild. So
Yeah.
I'll track some of it down. But
Did
I
you
just
get
love I just love with my dignity. That's all I could ask for after drinking about 20 of the taps.
Have you tried the Nutty Buddy one?
Yes.
that's
Oh,
one I'm
wow.
most
Amazing.
interested.
You know what
in.
the funny
I
thing
hope
is?
I can find
So-
that still.
I got you. I got a can for you.
Okay. Okay.
I actually went to Wandering Tortoise about 1 p.m. because I was watching the Army Navy game with one of my old buddies, and they still had cans available at 1 p.m.
Yeah. Well, so now that he's doing this year, so last year, let me take a step back. So I don't know if I don't know how long you've been in Arizona, but I don't think you were here for last year's.
No.
So last year he did a 1-day event,
okay.
and that shit was packed.
Oh, I bet.
Oh my God, it was elbow to elbow, room nowhere to walk. I mean, just to get to the bathroom was a challenge. And so this year he did a 3-day event, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it was actually it was dead for the most part. And then I heard at night is when it picked up.
No, I was actually surprised when I went there. I remember thinking that the Modern Times Tap Takeover was more crowded than the 3-year anniversary on a Saturday afternoon.
I think it's
Wow.
those single day events.
Yeah.
Well, I went to that Sour Fest they had back in July,
Yeah.
I want to say it was, and it was pretty packed. They had there in the back, and then had a bunch of good food going on and whatnot. So I can't compare it. I guess I wasn't here for the third, but the Sour was definitely popular.
Yeah, no, it's the second one. I'm saying last year was ridiculous. It was, but like, this year I go there and it's like,
But the
all
funny
right, I got space to hang out. Like, I don't have to fight somebody for a table.
And that's kind of nice in a way. I mean,
Yeah.
that's probably good they spread it out over that many days. I mean, otherwise then you're going to deal with all that craziness on one day.
Well, I suppose that because of the releases, so they had and I might be missing one, but a collaboration with Arizona Wilderness. They had a collaboration with Dark Sky, which is the Nutty Buddy. They had a collaboration with Wren House. They had another collaboration with, I'm gonna pronounce this. I can never get this fucking brewery's name right. Bergeon.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Bergen?
either. I would
Yeah.
say maybe
Yeah.
Bergen.
Yeah.
That would be Bergeon, or I'm not sure. We're gonna have to get that.
It's like
We're gonna have
French?
to figure out
Bergeon.
somehow.
No, we're gonna actually. You know what? We're gonna
have to
actually
get
put
some,
this clip.
clarification.
Bergeon. How the fuck do you pronounce
Yeah,
that? Give me an
that's
actual
exactly right.
breakdown, because I
Just
thought it was
just
I
tag
thought
him
it was
on
just
this.
me.
Just tag him on this video. Be like, how do you pronounce your
I
name?
thought I was the
Yeah.
only one that couldn't pronounce that. I'm glad the three of us here together, who are smart men.
Oh yeah.
We can't.
Yeah. Well, and
I've been calling it
drink a lot of
Bergen.
beer. Yeah, Bergen. It
And then,
could
like,
be
when he
that,
get fucked
yeah.
up, I'm like, hey, can I have the virgin beer?
The Virgin.
And the Wandering Tortoise bartender's looking at me like, a virgin beer, really, boy? Really? I'm like, yeah, the virgin number 22 over there.
Yeah.
Just point to the numbers.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me a
So
12.
the Bergeon, whatever, and then I want to say there's one more. I knew I was gonna forget one. I can't remember if there was one more or not. The Shop Beer Company. So they had the stout.
Okay, yeah, the shop. The shop had that.
So the Turtle Stout, which I
Yes.
have 2 bottles of right now,
Okay.
and I'm holding on to. I want to open one. I was hoping to drink it today, but you guys got to leave in
I'm
like
gonna
5
get-
minutes.
I'm gonna get a bottle of that from the trade here.
Oh,
Hey,
nice,
man.
nice.
Hey, if you're going to open one of the stouts I brought, I'll be here for another hour. Easy.
All right. Twist my arm. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh man, I can't. I wasn't. Oh, you know what?
All right, which can are we cracking open?
But
Whatever you want.
whatever you want. But yes, shout out to Justin and his team for producing amazing service and contributing greatly to the craft beer community here.
For sure. I know when I first started coming out here, for spring training and stuff. I mean, that was always a regular stop for me. Was stopping down there. It's a good vibe and just overall. I mean, you got a great selection.
Yeah.
And the bartenders are really nice, and I really like that place. It's cool.
And
It's cool.
It's funny you asked me how long I've been in Arizona. I've been in Phoenix now for 8 years, over 8 years.
Mhm.
Collectively, I've been in Arizona for 13 years between school, previous jobs and whatnot.
Mhm.
And I can tell you right now, I have not seen craft beer explode like this in the past year than the entire previous 12 years combined.
I agree.
Oh yeah.
Like it's insane. I don't know if it's because like the migration from the Midwest or everyone getting priced out of LA coming here, but yeah, especially like what Justin has done for the community. Just his 3 bars here alone. I had a lot of buddies from LA, from Orange County, who are spoiled as hell because they can go and walk and get a monkish can like that.
Yeah.
So they are very spoiled. They come to Phoenix and they're like, wow, like this is a long way that Phoenix has come from where BRI was like the best place to go drink.
Yeah, and no, and shout out to Beer Research Institute. They make for some good shit.
Yeah.
They do.
Their morning
they
sex
really
is my
do.
favorite so far. Like
Yeah.
that's my favorite.
No,
go-to
and
for
I
them.
love their triples. I don't
Yeah,
know what
they-
hops they use.
yeah.
It's like it's almost like a syrupy IPA, but I like that. But what I'm saying is like none of this stuff existed. Like I remember like when I for a rehearsal dinner for when I was getting married, even 4 years ago, we went to Santan because that was like the most poppin' beer spot in Phoenix. And now it's like they can't even give.
I like how you. Wait, I'm gonna take a step back. I'm gonna interrupt you. I like how you use Santan as the bottom of the Arizona craft beer scene, and then
Yeah.
say that's all we had, and now we have all of this.
All of this.
and
Yeah.
Santan, we look at it, we go, screw you guys.
No, Santan's great. I'll still
No, they're
drink.
not.
I still fuck with their Hefeweizen, man.
Yeah.
It's still my
Fuck that. Hef's oh, no.
I love their
I don't
Hefeweizen.
listen. That's your flavor. I get it.
And like I love their Sex Panther, but
They're the ones that had that juicy Jack, I think it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Whatever.
And
I
the
mean,
pineapple,
If you know, it's not the worst thing you could drink. I mean,
no, but like
Hey,
I
if we're
remember.
talking about-
but compared to what we got going on here,
No, but I
if
remember
you're-
like
it's
even 4 years
insane.
ago, it was not just Santan, but like I remember after Pat's run, we're like, hey, we really want some good craft beer. Let's go to Four Peaks
Right. Yeah.
because that was like how bare it was. And then like
Again,
I
we're
think,
we're just like the bar is so low.
and then I was just like, you know what? I feel adventurous. Let me go down to Desert Eagle.
You know what? I didn't think we can go lower, but you just made the bar even lower.
that is low. That's low.
You
Hey,
know?
Yeah.
I
Hey, you
went to
talk about
Desert
setting
Eagle
bar
once.
low. I haven't even mentioned State 48 yet.
Well, they invented a lager.
That's
Why
true.
wouldn't you do that?
That's very true. They invented
now-
the triple lager.
Now, State 48, I had it was either a double or a triple IPA at the Taste of Cave Creek up there that they did, and it was one of their newer. Really, I'm telling you that beer was juicy and real
When was
tropical,
this?
really good. About mid-October, so it was from State 48. It was really, really, really good. I'd have to look it up.
I
on
definitely missed
tab
that.
to figure it out.
Yeah.
but it was. I don't know if they canned it or if it's like a crowler only or something. I don't know.
No, they don't have anything canned.
Okay, so
I
it
don't
must
think
be
so.
a
I don't
crowd.
think they have any
Well,
can.
that's probably why some of these places hurt. They don't can, and for us to be able to
Yeah.
send it out and get those labels out,
Oh, no, don't-
publicity's huge.
There are certain breweries that specify do not trade this beer.
I've heard
Yeah,
about that.
well, there's
Yeah, I've
one
heard about that.
particular brewery in
Yeah.
I'm
Avondale.
not going to mention it because I
Okay,
I
we
already
won't mention
talked
any
enough shit-
names.
I
That's
talked enough shit
ridiculous.
about this guy.
It's not. I'm not going to mention any names. It's just happened to be a brewery that's in Avondale that's video game themed.
Yeah.
The crossroads are. Okay.
Saddle Mountain? Is that a mountain? Is that Saddle Mountain?
Saddle Mountain.
Isn't that what we're talking about? Oh no, not
No,
Saddle
no,
Mountain.
Scale
They
and Feather.
The meadery.
The meadery.
That's what it
Oh,
is. Is that what
Lord.
you call a meadery? Is it meadery?
Meadery, yeah. Or I
Yeah.
guess it would be meadery.
Meadery, yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I actually haven't been there yet. I want to go.
I-
It's funny because I lived in the West Valley for 8 years. I never stepped foot into it. Now I live in freaking
Well, it did, they just
Scottsdale.
opened up a year ago.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like I've been drinking beer for like 3 years. Been to almost like every
Oh, so
spot,
then-
and then that place opened up, and I never stepped foot in. Now I live in Scottsdale in like the middle of nowhere. Nice.
Sorry.
And now all I can see is White Claws and brunch.
Yeah.
White Claws. God.
First of all, you got Goldwater right down the street. Anywhere in Scottsdale, yeah, Scottsdale Beer Company, Goldwater.
Yeah.
Which I have not been to Scottsdale Beer Company yet.
It's actually nice.
I have. It is really nice.
it is
Really,
nice.
really, really. And the food's awesome in there, believe it or not.
I don't doubt that because Fate has amazing food.
Yeah.
Not my fate.
Stop.
Now here's a good question.
Yeah?
What is the best craft brewery here in Phoenix right now, or what's your favorite? I guess it's hard to say. What's the? People ask me that, and I don't know that I can answer that because there's.
I mean, it's
there's
really up
kind
to
of
you.
It's kind of a top three to me.
It's,
I think
it's all
gotta
about
be-
diversity for me.
I think it's got to be.
Yeah.
It has to be Goldwater, Wren House, or the Shop. Those are the three.
I can
think.
see that. Yeah, I can agree with
But
that.
I mean, you could maybe throw somebody in there as rotating one of those.
So
out,
the
but
funny thing is, like, if you look at a lot of people's top three, the one common brewery I've noticed is Ren.
Yes.
Oh,
Which
Ren-
tells
yeah,
me
Ren's
like
a
Ren,
staple.
yeah,
Ren's a
which
staple
tells
in
me
there.
Yeah,
Ren's
for
probably
sure,
the best
for sure.
overall.
Yeah.
Because you could do any combination of the three you mentioned. Like for me, it's Ren and Goldwater and Arizona Wilderness.
Yeah.
But
See, I'm just not the
yeah.
biggest fan of Arizona Wilderness for whatever reason.
I'm glad it's not just me because I didn't want to be the
I
minority.
mean,
here.
I mean, believe me, they do
I'm already
some
Puerto
good
Rican
stuff.
here, the only one
Yeah.
here.
They do
hey, I'm
some
the
good
only
stuff.
Korean here.
Now
Hey,
that- now-
hey,
Really?
we're equal. Shoot.
Holy shit!
I know.
Yeah.
I'm not Korean.
I'm not Puerto Rican.
Exactly. No, but Wilderness. His,
I was actually gonna say we need we need one more to complete the colors of the rainbow here.
I will say, I think I have the most diverse podcast as far as beer podcasts ever, because everywhere I go, no matter who's around, I have a very colorful group. You know what I mean? Like I've got all the colors of the rainbow with me. You know what I mean? Like I always got it going on.
Get a
So,
lot of variety of opinions. that
Yeah,
way.
but it's so Arizona Wilderness specifically. I was excited when they opened their second location. I'm like, fuck yeah, I don't have
Oh
to
yeah,
go to
the
Gilbert and all
downtown
stuff.
and- yeah.
And then I started getting, and the beer's so good. Like I love Cobra Blood.
Cobra
I
Blood.
love,
The Cobra Blood's
Ooh.
delicious.
See,
yeah.
I didn't like that one.
yeah,
The
that was hit or
two-
miss.
2 was better
Ugh.
than the
That was hit or
first.
miss for a lot of people, but
Oh,
I loved
think,
it.
But yeah.
But then they started going a direction that I didn't like with a lot of their beers and the beers that I loved. So and then I'm like, you know what? So I'm at a point right now with Arizona Wilderness that I'm not buying their beer unless it's a collab,
Yeah.
and
same
that's where
way.
I'm at right now.
So
And
the
it's
reason why-
expensive. It's expensive a 4-pack.
Yeah,
Well, the-
$26 for the
yeah.
fucking pistachio shake,
Yeah.
and that
Yeah.
tastes like shit.
So the reason why I love Arizona Wilderness, honestly, like when Ren was like still up and coming, like Arizona Wilderness was like the bright shining light for
Oh, no,
Arizona
yeah,
craft
yeah.
beer, and that's what actually got a lot of my friends from back west and East Coast interested in Arizona craft beer. And I do like their concept. I do like what they're going for. Like everything's locally sourced, everything's Arizona driven, and things like that. But to your point, I did see like a level of pretentiousness that I don't even see from SoCal breweries. And I don't know if it's because like they were like considered the pioneer of good shit in Arizona or whatnot.
I don't fucking know. I been drinking their beer since 2016ish, 17 maybe, and was not impressed. Like I was a huge fan for a while. Sorry, I shouldn't, not that impressed. I was a huge fan for a while. I was always sending them out. And then when they went from crowlers to 16-ounce cans, I was like, fuck yeah, I can buy a 4-pack now and everything else. I was sending out cans like crazy. Bighorn is still one of my favorite IPAs out of Arizona.
That is my favorite triple.
That's a killer
I
fucking
love-
triple.
That's excellent. I had that traded to me while I was in Indiana. And
I had-
12, with a 12.9, 12.8, some shit
Dude,
like that.
I had
That's
friends who
ridiculous.
don't drink beer love that beer.
yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
Yeah.
whoever has that recipe like that's gold right there.
Like triple horn, I love the Roosevelt double. I still do.
Which one's that one?
The Roosevelt double IPA from Arizona Wilderness. It was like one of their original double IPAs that they made.
I feel like I know
think it was
this.
like one of the original Haze IPAs before they did their whole Dirty Hop Water series.
Yeah.
But Roosevelt's really good. Obviously the triple. I also really love Muir's, the fruit beer that they made like
I don't think I have that
2-3
one.
years ago. Yeah, Muir's Mirror. That was really impressive too. I actually got a good trade for a lot of my friends. And then the first batch of July 12th IPA. That was a huge hit.
July
with-
11th.
July 11th, I'm sorry.
7-Eleven.
Yeah,
the
the first-
batch was fucking amazing.
Yeah, that dude, I got so much good shit from SoCal just off those 4-packs. There was such a demand. Then the second batch came out, it was like, this is not as good.
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about a lot of stuff afterwards, and it's I was looking for those cans, and I could just look at the TV.
Yeah,
and see.
or you could be on your laptop.
They're hiding around the corner.
Can we pour one up?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, pick one.
Pour it up. Pour
All
it
right.
up.
They're both
13th,
Indiana breweries, obviously. You got 450 North and Bare Hands out of Granger, Indiana, up by
Good shit.
South Bend, Notre Dame.
Ooh.
Fuck Notre Dame. I'm a USC fan.
I don't.
You can't like Notre Dame. Then.
I don't follow college sports, so I don't give a shit.
You follow football, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say, if you didn't, just imagine what
Do you
Trump
not
did with the
see
paper
the-
towel with the leather ball.
You not see the Giants beads behind you?
Like I said, I didn't know you follow football.
Dick. So I have something special that I want to announce, but I'm going to hold off on it for now. I'm going to do it in a minute. But
We already knew you were gay. It's okay.
yeah,
We're here
sometimes
for you.
You know, it happens. If gay means I love vagina, then I'm extremely gay. So
Gayest of gay.
Remember that conversation?
Exactly.
Remember that conversation we had with you, me, and Dan, which we won't repeat here because I would rather not a certain individual listen to it. But that comment just reminded me.
of course it would.
I'm sorry I made you.
Anyway, so let me finish what I was saying.
Sorry, I always derail this shit with like side stuff.
Word,
Like
right? Like the randomest shit. So anyway, um, before I announce what I want to announce, I want to ask you guys, and we just got off the whole Arizona wilderness conversation, and everything else. So how many times do you give a brewery a chance before you say, you know what, I'm done with this place. I'm not trying this. You know what, I'm not going to try this anymore. I'm giving up. What does that number look like to you? Is there a number?
Probably. I don't know. There's an exact number, but maybe 2 to 3 times. I think it's also what they're releasing, and if you've been in there and it's the same old stuff over and over and over again, then you get bored with it and you don't want to go in. I mean, that's how I am. There was an Indianapolis brewery called Sun King, and I despise that place.
great dry rub wings, though. I'll tell you that right now.
They do have good
I'm
food.
glad you guys can relate to that. 'Cause I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
But they meant. But
I unfortunately had
but,
to go to Indianapolis for work several times.
Okay.
But they basically pretty much just make the same beers over and over and over and over again. And there's a couple of them that are okay.
Yeah.
But it's nothing great. And they're it's kind of Four Peaks in a way.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
That's what I would compare it to, the Four Peaks out here. So
Cheers, guys. Salud.
cheers.
Salud.
I like how you got the last part of the glass and your shit's dark as fuck.
Yeah, the bottom is the
Yeah,
best. You
good
gotta-
job. I appreciate it.
I like them dark.
Allegedly. But so so for me, it's got to be where. So I'll go back a step because you said something that triggered me for a second, and consistency, right?
Yeah.
Where you said they make the same thing over and over again,
Right.
But I love consistency.
Well, and yeah, it depends on what it is. I mean, if you've got like we were talking about, the bighorn and all those, if you've got some really, something really good that everybody likes, then keep cranking it out.
Yeah.
But if it's kind of just, be adventurous. Be adventurous. There's all kinds of different ways you could go. You could go stout direction, IPAs, fruited. I mean, whatever. I find that to be lazy brewing in a way, just kind of in a rut. Like,
Yeah.
try, use a vat or and try something.
Mm-hmm.
And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But what if it does? I mean,
I
that
think-
might
I
be
think-
your next hit.
I think that's where a lot of the caution comes from. Like, if it
Yeah.
doesn't work out, that's thousands of dollars you're
Yeah.
draining. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, how many times have we seen that happen where
Yeah.
something doesn't work out and it's like, oh, gotta
I
dump
mean,
this
it is
whole.
definitely a risk.
Yeah.
There's, absolutely. I mean, we can talk about it easily. It's not our money.
Yeah.
But it's worth
Make
a
more,
shot.
goddammit. Doesn't matter. I'm not paying for this shit till I buy it. But no, I actually. So what's funny is that I have I'm delaying this, but I want to follow up with a conversation I want to have with Weedy over at Tombstone, and then
Oh,
Drew
man,
over at
Tombstone.
in Rent House.
Yeah.
So I do want to talk about that because I do think that there's a level of QC, I guess you can say, that a
Mhm.
brewery should have, where it's like, okay, do we put this out and fuck up our name, or do we dump it all and lose all the money? You know what I mean? So it's like it's that I can see that gamble, that dilemma. Excuse me.
To me, that's not a gamble. That's not a choice at all. You dump the shit out, take the hit, and put out quality stuff. Because no matter how much quality stuff you put out, it only takes one spoiled batch, and no one's gonna trust that brewery again. And I'm
Exactly.
utilizing
Exactly.
I'm not just utilizing brewery. I'm just utilizing business in general,
Yeah.
like restaurants or even like retail.
Mhm.
All it takes is one recalled thing from what you produce, and no one will trust your shit again. I'd rather lose the money.
I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, at what point do you say, hey, you know what? Is this really the right move for us? Like, I've tasted some shit that's come out, and I'm like, okay, who the hell said yes, Candace?
Yeah. Right.
Because there's a process after that. It's not just brewing it, right? You're tasting it from the tanks or whatever, and then I'm not a brewer, so don't fucking come at me.
Right. I know.
I don't
know,
brew
I
beer.
know they're probably,
I don't know
yeah.
the process.
All the
Don't
exact
come at-
verbiage and all the
Don't
exact
come at me.
verbiage and all that.
I'm just saying, I know there is a process, and part of the process is brewing it,
Right.
whatever the next process is. But before it goes into the cans, you still have it where you can taste it. There's a part where you say, you know what, before I put this in the final product, let me verify it's 100% or where I want it to be. So I understand that, but from a business perspective, I do also understand where you can say, hey, you know what, this is like $4,000 or $5,000 or more. I don't know what the hell it costs to brew beer.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure nobody ever wants to take that hit. And is that the question is too, and not this is not for us to discuss. This is my future conversation. But is that factored into the budget? Do you say, hey, listen, I got to have a cushion of about 2 or 3 batches that's going to be shit.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't know how does that work out. So I'm interested in finding it out with them.
See,
I think that's a different question because I think the original question is like, at what point do you make that call? To me, it's simple math. Because yes, you might take a 4 or 5K hit on the short term because you lost a batch. Do a market value analysis of your ROI on how many customers you'll lose if you put out a shit batch.
Oh
Especially
no, I'm not disagreeing with you. I know, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. It's just, trust me. When it comes down to the whole scheme of things, I get the return, the cost, all that shit. I get it. I get it. But it's like at the same time, it's like, who's making the decisions to go? Yeah, pump this out. Like fuck it, do it, put it out there. Because
I would imagine whoever owns the brewery, not necessarily the brewmaster.
no.
If that's a term.
And that's another thing too. Does the brewmaster go? You know what? I don't want my name on this. I don't want to be associated with this. You know, like I know a lot of like people who are into their craft and into their art that they'll say, hey, you know what? If it's not going to be all me, I don't want nothing to do with this. You know, or you know what? I don't want this out there with my name on it because I know it's not good. So back to the original question: how many times do you end up saying, you know what? Fuck this brewery. I'm done. I'm not doing them. I'm not working with them anymore.
Yeah.
For you, Desert Eagle was what? Couple hundred times before you actually gave up on them?
Oh man.
I'm gonna get hate from them, man. Listen, they're a good establishment. They own their own business.
I don't know anything
I don't
about
buy
them.
that.
I don't know.
So honestly, for me, it's not so
That's
much.
a reason why you don't know.
I was gonna say there's probably a reason for that.
Honestly, for me, it's not so much the quality of the product, although that doesn't take a factor. It's just how like the customer service and the customer experience is what does it for me. And that's what drew me to Ren, and that's what drew me to even like the beer bars like Theodore or Wandering Tortoise. They're not breweries, but like the connection you make with people who work there and they actually like remember you, they actually take care of you, they actually like care about you.
Everybody knows your name.
Yeah, it's like Cheers.
It basically,
It really is. No,
that's
it
what
is.
draws me. But
Yeah,
like if
yeah.
He's stuck on that. He needs to be.
But like one of the reasons why I don't go to BR anymore is I've been there like I've been there multiple times, spent a ton of money, and I go there, I'm like, hey, what's up? And they're like, oh, who are you?
do you want to be
Yeah,
Ted
I
Danson?
don't like that.
And I'm just like, there's not a lot of me in Arizona, so like I'm pretty distinct. First of all, second of all,
I think that's skewed. I think that's a skewed perspective. I think you're looking at that, but
you're right. They're near Mesa, so there's a lot more of me there than as opposed to West Valley.
hey,
My point
there's
is,
there's a lot of Asian markets in Phoenix, and I'm pretty sure it's not because there's only a small population of Asians out here.
you also know that most of those Asian markets are in the hood because they're also cheap produce.
They're still Asian markets, though.
Yeah.
No, they're not. They're not like bodegas. They're actually like supermarkets.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're,
Yeah.
cheap, they're all cheap produce.
Oh, there's one in Peoria. There's one in Chandler.
Yeah,
there's
you ever
one
notice like the best Chinese food is in the hood? Same
Dude,
reason.
I need to. Okay, so hold on. So sidetrack. The best Chinese food, American Chinese food, not the. I know there's Chinese food, but the American Chinese food that I'm used to, that I grew up on, the best spot is in Chandler. It's a place called Red Dragon.
Ooh,
Fucking
I have
amazing.
heard of the Red Dragon.
Oh my God! If you ever go
Yeah.
to Sleepy Whale and you want to get some food,
Yeah.
just order it. They deliver it there. I had it
Yeah.
done like twice to me already. Fucking phenomenal.
Red Dragon. Oh,
I
let me
think there's a
bookmark
dude.
this.
There's a dude I work with. I think that used to order a whole bunch of that, and like a ton. And they nicknamed him the Dragon. He ordered so much. True story. True story.
Yo, Dragon, what's good, man?
We still
I
give
don't
that
know.
guy shit at work.
I don't know if I ever want to be called Dragon.
The Dragon.
The Dragon.
They're like, oh, it's a dragon.
There's so many like positive and negative.
Yeah,
things.
exactly. It could be like a badass name, or it could be like from Gran Torino, Dragon Lady.
Dragon.
Oh man. So
Good stuff.
So I am gonna do a 2K IG giveaway. That's what I wanted to announce. I'll post the beers when I post the video. This video, so
Cool.
it should be following up. I did one for 1,000. Actually, I don't know if I did it for 1,000. I think I was close to reaching 1,000. I did one, and it was earlier this year when Ren did their 4-year anniversary. I think it was.
Okay. Okay.
And they had some great collaborations. So I'm doing another one this year, and now that Tortoise put out some awesome shit with their collaborations, now we have a lot of stuff to put together and put out there, plus some other stuff that's not a collaboration. So I'm doing that. So that's what I wanted to announce overall. So what are you looking forward to in as far as beer wise in 2020? Any local tap rooms opening up? Anything?
Well, the Goldwater has their new one.
Yes, I'm looking
Opening
forward to
up,
that. Mesa,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, looks like actually they posted new stuff today. It looks like
Yeah.
they're getting a lot closer.
And then 12 West
Opening.
has one in Mesa also, I think.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah, they
so.
just opened it up, I think, yesterday.
Yeah. Soft opening.
Oh,
It was a
wow.
soft opening or ground
Okay.
opening?
I think it was grand opening because there's a ton of people there. From
Okay,
the photos
okay.
I seen in the beer groups.
I got so I actually was interviewing the one of the managers. I don't know what manager, sales manager, whatever she is.
No,
But we were talking about it, Red Wine Brew.
Red Wine Brew, yeah, I remember that.
And my dumbass, so no, I give you shit for turning off your mic. I didn't turn on the fucking recorder to turn on the mics altogether. So I had a whole conversation with her without having anything recorded.
It's okay. It's
Um,
like our last podcast where we actually had some good conversation, but couldn't record anything.
Yeah, I had some audio issues. So now that we actually have legit, set up and everything else, which is still mobile, by the way. So if we ever want to do something outside of this, anyway. So I gotta talk to her. She gave me her card. I'm gonna set up an interview with her, and I had some hard hitting questions because. Yes, 12 West is, at one point was one of my favorite Arizona breweries because of their K-Lax specifically. So I don't know if you two have ever had K-Lax before, but K-Lax is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And then they put out a blueberry version of K-Lax, which is called Sincerely Blueberry, which is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for anything blueberry there. I mean, you can't go
Yes.
wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they and then for a while they just they put out a beer called Allocated something, shared allocation, some shit like that. Long story short, it was a strawberry milkshake IPA that tasted like pennies.
Oh.
It was just horrible, and that goes back to my point.
And they put it out.
And that was my whole QC conversation point.
Dang.
I couldn't even drink. I couldn't finish it. I could not finish the can,
stinks.
and I gave it to other people. And I always say, hey, you try it. Maybe I'm my taste buds are ridiculous, or I was off that night or whatever.
Yeah.
And I said, you try
It happens.
And they're like, no, this is horrible. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, nigga, just me. And the
Yeah.
guy and what's funny is that I love people that tell me, well, I still drank it. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
no.
That's what you posted. You're like, my body's a temple.
Exactly.
I ain't putting shit in this temple.
Not putting anything that tastes like a penny in there. That's for damn sure.
No, it's funny. So, you mentioned like if they screw up batches or like you had a bad experience, how many times?
Yeah.
It's funny. I actually stopped drinking the brewery beers, and that's why I was trying to empty my cellar and bring some of those over here. They never put out anything bad. They just didn't do anything different. So all their
Right.
stouts
Why
are
is that bad?
No, like I understand consistency, but like at some point, like I could only drink syrupy 20% stouts before like I'm like, okay, can we do something new? Or like some like 25% old English ales, and I'm like, okay, can you guys diversify a little bit besides sours and
Diversify your portfolio.
yeah, Wu-Tang. But yeah, and I remember like just recently, I think it was like 2-3 years ago when they made Offshoot Beer Co. because they were refusing to make IPAs.
Oh, that's
period.
them?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Oh shit.
Yep.
I had no fucking clue.
Offshoot,
That was
yeah.
Offshoot was the brewery.
Okay.
Yep.
That's fucking
Yeah.
okay.
Because
you just schooled me.
And
Yeah.
I like some of those.
Yeah, no, the relaxation one.
Yep.
Whatever. All those cans are fucking amazing.
No,
They
because
are.
like the head brewer there, I forgot his name. He's like one of the 4 master cicerones in the world, but
Yeah.
like he refused to brew IPAs. Like refused. Like all he was probably putting out was like those very syrupy stouts, porters, sours, fruit sours, which are good, but like it's at some point I'm just like I cannot keep drinking a Black Tuesday or a variation of Black Tuesday.
Yeah, Black Tuesday is awesome. you never talk bad about Black Tuesday.
No. I love the beer. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying like if I drink a bottle of Black Tuesday, or God forbid we do a Black, it's like the funny thing is I have enough for a Black Tuesday vertical. I have Black Tuesdays all the way back to like 2012. I can't find anyone to drink them with, and that's like a vertical that you need like.
First of all, we could have drank them tonight, but you got to go in like 10 minutes. So when you free up your night.
Between the 3 of us, you think we could kill 8 bottles of Black Tuesday?
No. I didn't say we kill it.
Okay,
I
I
said
say.
we can get more people here.
Yeah.
But
It's one of those beers where you need like 20 people to help you with the vertical.
let's go, man. We can. Hey,
That
we'll
shit's
set it
basically
up.
basically like
We'll
moonshine.
get a big share going.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We'll set it up. We'll do a driveway share.
Oh, actually, you know what?
Garage
Whoa.
driveway share.
Dude, if we can set it up, I'll bring the Black Tuesdays because I want to get rid of them. No one wants
I'm
to drink them
literally
with me.
setting it up with you, bro. Like we're having a conversation right. I hear people do that.
Yeah, we
hey,
should.
if you set it up, we'll do it. I'm like, we're talking about it.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So if you let me know, hey, so we have the holidays coming up, right? And then so a lot of people are gonna be out of work or whatever. I'm free on the weekend, so if you're around and don't mind driving to the west side, you heard it here first.
All right.
Get
All
your
right.
ass over here.
Get your ass over here. Help me drink all these damn Black Tuesdays in my fridge.
For sure.
He keeps buying year after year. And
The
he's like,
Black.
what do I do
How
with
many years?
these?
How many years Black Tuesday are in there?
He said 8, right?
8 years.
8 years.
Oh
So
my
since
God.
2012, he said, right? Or 2011.
Wow.
2012 because I got the 2019. So
Ooh.
12.
You're still
13,
buying
14,
them. So let me get this straight.
15,
You stop. you
Actually, 7. That's 7. Sorry.
I don't.
No, the thing is, like,
At what point is it your fault for buying that
no,
much?
Actually, no. It comes with the Reserve Society membership, which I was,
Oh.
and then I didn't renew it this year because I didn't buy a single bottle all year. I just got my
Okay.
allotments.
Got it.
So, but the reason why is like they were not coming up with anything different. It was all a variation of like the Mocha Wednesday, Black Tuesdays, just with different ingredients and different
Okay.
barrels.
Got it.
So that's where I'm just like, okay, if you're not going to put out anything different, to his point, like I'm going to go elsewhere.
Right.
I will say though, they put out I think it was in bottles. It was a collaboration between them and I think Jay Wakefield, one of them out of Florida, and it was
Okay.
super guava,
Okay.
some guava libre or something like that,
Yeah.
like super.
Yeah.
Oh my God, was that fucking amazing?
That sounds good. I'm a sucker for anything guava as well. Guava, blueberry.
Just get it out, man. What else? What is it? Guava, blueberry. You know?
Like raspberries usually pretty good.
Oh, speaking of which, so I'm gonna put this out there. The Shop Beer Company has 3 stouts they're putting out in January 4th.
Ooh.
Peanut butter, banana.
Oh, I'll be all over that.
So banana's another one. Banana's
Oh,
another.
Oh yeah. But I do like the banana. I tried that the banana one that was Oso.
Oh,
Yeah.
you like it?
I
Dude, I
didn't like
love
it
that
too.
shit.
I didn't like it too good.
Yeah?
It was okay, but it wasn't great.
Oh,
I
I
don't
loved
know.
it. The
I don't know.
bananarchy.
Banana, yeah,
Yeah.
banana, whatever it is.
How do you
yeah.
say that without getting tongue
Oh,
twisted?
I don't know.
Bananarchy was amazing though.
Yeah.
I loved it. I enjoyed it. I had it twice back to back. So I had
Yeah.
it once at work during happy hour, and then I had it at home the next day. And I was like, I'm gonna drink this again.
Yeah.
I had a buddy of mine who was drinking it with, and he's like, I don't like bananas. I'm like, try this.
Yeah.
He drank it. He's like, it's fucking good.
Damn.
So-
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. About anything peanut butter banana though, that's got to be solid. So what are the other ones?
And
then?
also,
we
so
had
peanut butter
those?
banana. They have a churro one.
Oh.
Exactly.
Oh. Well, boy, I might have to get there before 9:30. This
Churros.
morning.
Keep it in your pants, guys. Keep it in your
Yeah.
pants.
Well, I have a side
The
conversation.
way you both reacted to that is like,
Oh.
No, because it's a side conversation. But there's something when you said churros, it reminded me of something completely different, but fucking hilarious. Continue.
were you naked in the park?
Not exactly, but continue.
What the fuck does not exactly mean?
So do you
Oh,
watch?
no, I'm good. So moving on. So we're not going to ruin the shop's.
The shop's time.
Okay, it has nothing to do with naked in the park.
Yeah.
But do you watch? Do you watch the NBA?
No.
You don't watch the NBA?
I know basketball, though.
Okay, you know Charles Barkley, his show Inside the TNT.
Yeah.
One of his like things that he always talks about, but like he always gets shit for is every time they talk about San Antonio, he says from his playing days like there's nothing down in San Antonio but big old women. Like all San Antonio women are just these big old women that wear bloomers, and Victoria's Secret down there. And then like he mentioned, like all they do is they eat them churros, and they're eating like this. And like that's a running joke on the show.
You know,
Every time
I
like,
have family in San Antonio.
are they big old?
Of all the places you could have said.
Of all the places.
I'm not going to
Hey,
comment. But anyway, moving on.
Don't come at me. Go at Charles Barkley. But like that,
No,
when
no,
you
no.
said churros, that's something. He's like all them big old women be whipping them churros like. So that's where my sorry, I digressed. Continue.
So. So
So
where
big
was
old
I?
women.
Big old
PB
women with a
and
churro.
PB and banana,
Yeah.
churro, and then it was I think it was a raspberry and chocolate. So like a chocolate covered raspberry type of thing, or some. It wasn't raspberry.
Like a cordial maybe or
probably
something
rinse
like that.
Rinse it out. Rinse it out. Rinse it out. Please rinse it out.
Hold on, I'll be back.
Yeah. Turn off your mic.
Especially the bottom one. Yours has got tons of
Yeah.
fruit left on.
I got a little bottle scrubber I got a bottle scrubber in the sink too. You can use that.
But yeah, that peanut butter banana, that sounds pretty good.
Dude.
I just think it's crazy though, like just compared to like what you got to do for a 450 release compared to the releases out here. Like you can just basically roll into one of these,
Don't
even
jinx
the
us.
shop
Don't
release.
jinx us, man.
Yeah.
Don't jinx
Well,
us.
what also
Knocking on wood,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
Come 4 months from now.
Yeah.
Oh man, get your tents, get your
Yeah.
fucking setups.
It turned into a monkish. Yeah, none of the breweries have hit that level out here yet, which I'm kind of surprised they haven't. At least for certain releases, haven't got that crazy. I will say, I was out here in July for that July 4th Ren House when they did the 3 Las Frescas
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
crowlers, and that line,
Red, white, and blue?
the red, white, and blue. Yeah, that line was crazy.
Yeah.
I
No,
mean,
no,
that
I was in that line.
Okay, yeah.
I was in the line.
I was probably 15th maybe in line, and
Okay.
there had to have been. Oh, there was a lot. I mean, you were there.
Yeah,
There had to
yeah,
have
it
been
was
a ton
packed.
of people. It was packed.
I was more or less
You might have been right around where I was at. then.
probably.
Yeah.
I wasn't that far back. I don't remember us being that far. But whoa,
Yeah.
no, that's not true because we were pretty far back, and the line wrapped around the building. And
It did, yeah.
And inside the place too.
Yeah.
Because they had that little zigzag inside.
I was able to snag 2 each of those. My mom was in town
Oh, nice.
at the time, so I said, "Hey, we're going to a beer release. I need your help." So, man,
Yo, I
ordered
love that.
those. Oh,
I
yeah.
love how you just
Yeah.
round up. We just round up family.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what are you doing Saturday? Nothing. Guess what the fuck you're doing now? You're picking up beer with me. Well, I don't want beer. Well, it's not for you. It's for me. That's
Boy,
why
you
we're
got-
getting it.
You guys are going to like this one here. This one's
Looks like
This is
looks
a
like a
gem.
Zinfandel-ish.
this is a gem here. Red, I think it's red
Raspberry milkshake.
red
Ooh.
raspberry milkshake. 8%. I think it's about a 4.15 on Untapped, something like that.
This is Bare Hands Brewing out of Indiana, you said, right?
Yep, Granger. Yeah, Granger, Indiana. Literally, the back of their brewery butts up to the Michigan line, so it is all
Wait,
the
what?
way. So, like, their property line
Uh-huh.
right behind the brewery is Michigan.
So you can just
literally
take
their
one step
backyard.
over?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So it's right on the edge there.
I
Cool
love
little
I love
spot.
and hate towns like that, man.
Yeah.
I really do, because I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'll call, look for help, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm over here. And they're like, we don't find that place, or we don't know where that's at. And I'm like, I'm standing right next to it. Oh, that's right. I'm in Michigan. My bad.
Yeah. One and
I'm on the wrong side of the line.
Oh yeah, you're on the Michigan line thing. But no, you
Ooh.
can you can find this. They distribute some of their beers, but there are not very many of them.
Mm-hmm.
But there's one spot in Indianapolis that I know that gets them.
Okay.
And they literally, these were canned December 10th, and I bought them on the 17th.
No
So-
shit. Nice.
So they were super fresh getting down. They said
Yeah.
they just put them out earlier that day.
It tastes like
So-
Kool-Aid-ish.
Yeah, but I mean it's solid. So and they make different versions of this. I'm not sure what all they are. Someone could say. I think there's like a strawberry version of some sort.
Somebody will comment and
But,
just correct
yeah,
you.
Yeah,
That guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
This is what it is. Da, 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 da,
yeah,
da.
yeah. Oh, I'm sure they
Like
will.
after you admit it, you don't
Hey.
remember it.
Right.
But the internet, what you gonna do, right?
That's exactly right. That'll create some buzz though.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna use that. Like, I'm gonna use that because listen. I'm an instigator and a half. That's what I fucking do. I love
Oh yeah.
instigating shit.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Well, that's how you get.
Yeah,
that's
don't
how you
we
get,
know
That's
it.
how you get
Damn
people
right.
going, man.
It's too bad we can't put up screenshots of that group text we got going on Instagram.
oh my god. So you guys have heard of this? I know there's Sober October,
Yeah.
and then apparently there's this other thing where people stop drinking for the month of January
Yeah.
to start the new year or some shit
Yeah.
like that
Yeah.
It's called New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
for 30 days.
Or they meant to, for I want to lose weight. Yeah, so yeah, it lasts 30 days.
Maybe 2 weeks.
Maybe 2 hours, and then I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
I need a drink.
Maybe like in an hour once they step foot in the gym, they're like, okay,
Yeah.
I ain't about
Yeah.
this.
Till you pass the first chompies or something. I'll be good tomorrow. Promise.
Yeah. Monday starts all over again. I'll do it Monday.
Exactly. Or like, I earned this. I walked on the treadmill 15 minutes. I earned this pizza pie.
Oh, speaking of which, I want some pizza.
That does sound good.
Yeah.
That does sound good.
Actually, I've been craving sushi lately.
I wonder how much Planet Fitness will get sign-ups considering they serve pizza. Free
Dude, they
pizza.
do pizza and bagels.
yeah,
They do free pizza
What?
and bagels.
that's pretty wild. Pizza and bagels. Maybe I should sign up.
Hey, $10 a month. It's free meal
Yeah.
every day. That's a free
Pizza
meal.
and bagels.
That's
It
pay
is.
for itself.
It is.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That pays for itself. Now that I think about it, if you think about it, $10 a month, right?
Can
and
you
you
eat
just-
the pizza while you're walking on the treadmill?
You just walk around the building.
Does that count?
Grab your slice and just walk
Yeah,
around
yeah,
the place.
walk
Like,
around the
hey,
building.
your form's fucked up.
Yeah.
That reminds me of like chicks I knew in college. They were like complain about how they don't know why they're losing weight while eating a donut, walking on the treadmill.
Yeah.
I'm like, Rebecca.
Rebecca. You
Never
knew the name
mind.
specifically.
Listen, Stacy.
Let's hope she's
stop
not
the
watching
bullshit,
this
all right?
podcast.
What was that?
I said, let's hope Rebecca's not listening.
Oh, there's a ton of Rebeccas. They're gonna look at themselves like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
You Rebecca, he knows you.
Yeah. I remember that guy.
Oh man.
Yeah, he was naked in the park when I was running at 5 a.m.
Oh, that's that dude.
Way to bring it back full circle. Good job. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh man, but no. This is good. This is good. Back to this bare hands. I do like the fact that. Oh, you know what? I thought that meant something on the can. 7113.
I don't think it does. I'm not sure exactly.
I thought it was because in, never mind, like nerd talk, you spell leet and you put it with the numbers and something like that.
I don't know.
I'm
Could have something going. Hey, maybe somebody knows. If they know, they can comment.
Oh, they already commented how you didn't know your shit about the first stuff.
Oh, I'm sure.
They're like, God damn it.
Oh yeah, they're probably like this guy. What
This
the hell he's
keyboard
talking
warriors,
about.
man, they're out there.
I'll be like, hey, I just buy the beer and suck it down. I don't know what you're talking about. And throw it on my Instagram.
Oh man, so what's your favorite meme of 2019? Baby Yoda's got to be the top at least.
I mean, that's the cutest meme, funniest meme, but my favorite meme. Hold on, let me see if I go on my phone.
Yeah, I know you got a meme collection. This guy has killed all the bandwidth in the internet because he's collecting memes. It's like, why is the nation's internet service slowing down? Oh, it's Peter's meme collection. That's why. He's actually gathering more memes.
I like the one from the end of the year last year with the Watton Nation. Had that fox. I don't know if you guys saw
Oh, the one that he's like, his eyes are real big?
Yeah.
And he's sitting in the corner?
Yeah. I thought that was funny.
Baby Yoda is like the most common one.
That's
now.
blowing up.
Yeah,
that's.
I still haven't seen
you can't,
Mandalorian, but now that I see it everywhere, I just can't ignore it. Like, it is what it is. The cat one is probably one of my other favorites. The cat and the lady yelling.
Oh, that's
Where's that
I
from?
actually think that's
I
funny.
have no fucking clue.
Because like
I heard it was
nowhere.
like a Bachelor episode or like something off that or something. I don't know.
I couldn't tell you if my life depended on it. I'm like,
that makes really no sense, but I think it's funny.
oh, it's hilarious. The
Yeah.
way they
The way the cat's
position it.
looking,
He's like,
yeah.
no, that's not this. Or whatever. I do love the versions of that one where it's actually the license plates.
Oh yeah.
And so he'll translate the license plate. She'll translate it to what it really means, and he'll say something totally different. And then it's like, oh, that could be it too.
That could be it too. Yeah, I think that's that one's got to be up there.
I mean, I don't know if this
I don't
is
know.
exclusive to 2019, but every SpongeBob meme.
SpongeBob definitely does have a shit ton of them.
There's a one that was like, all right, I'm out.
Oh, that was 2019.
Yeah.
Yes.
That one's probably my favorite.
Yes, that one. I think those are top 3. I think we just listed off top 3 of 2019. Baby Yoda just stole the show in fucking November. He showed up and he's like, "Hey, it's me, bitches. I got the meme game going on." Yeah, you need to fight the worst come back.
How do you not like these classic Willy Wonka with Gene Wilder, and then you can just put whatever you want.
Tell me why.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Oh,
Tell me how hard your life or whatever, whatever it is.
Dude, the SpongeBob memes are ridiculous.
I said that to Dan, and he's like, "Patience, that will be you, homie." He was talking about a certain server at a certain West Valley bar.
Dude, you gotta stop incriminating yourself, man. Like, you gotta stop. Naked in the park.
Strike that from the broadcast.
Edit.
Nope.
Edit.
That's gonna be the story. I'm gonna put that on the.
Especially because she wants to like hear this podcast. I'm like, we had technical difficulties last time.
Yeah. There's this whole section missing of the podcast, right there.
We were pouring drinks. That's what it was.
Yeah. Note the time.
Oh man. So I actually thought about. So one of the things that I was thinking about the other day was Home Alone, right? Obviously it's a seasonal movie, and think about it now. It's like that movie, that concept would never work.
Oh, never.
Never work now.
No.
Like, one, the reason why they missed their flight or they're late to their flights is because the power went out.
Right.
Everybody has alarms on their phones now.
So that wouldn't work. So
that wouldn't work.
So there's your first thing, right?
Two, if he ends up like at the airport or they leave him, he's like, "Hey, mom, where the fuck are you?" She won't even take off before she got that phone call.
Well, and then the boarding pass.
Yes,
with all the
TSA
security.
and shit like that. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, even if you.
But that's a good question. How the fuck did they get through TSA without realizing he wasn't there?
That I don't know. See,
Because
they-
TSA was still around.
See, they totally skipped that part.
Actually, no.
Of the,
Yes.
No, TSA wasn't TSA.
Airport security was
Well,
still
so
around.
Airport
Some-
security,
yeah,
but
some
not to
sort
the
of airport
level of
security.
like. I don't think TSA existed until after 9/11 because it was part of
Yeah, yeah,
DHS.
What was that?
Yeah.
Oh, Homeland Security?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get that. But there was still, like, at some point, you got to stop running and go through the fucking metal detectors.
well, maybe they were insinuating in the movie that they had already went through the metal detectors when they show you them running to their gate. I don't know.
At some point, you're
I don't
stopping and you're going 1, 2, 3. Like, you're counting your kids. It's like, you're, as a parent, you want to know where
Yeah.
your kids are at all times. How did you get to the airport on the plane and forget your kids?
Yeah.
She did it twice, by the way.
Right. But yeah, the cell phone thing is like the biggest probably trump card.
There's a lot of things, like I was thinking of other movies too. So for example, Die Hard.
Mm-hmm.
Die Hard would have never happened. Like, hey,
I just
some
watched
crazy,
that last night. No joke.
some crazy Germans are fucking taking
Yeah.
over this place.
Right.
Come on,
Cell
come take care of us.
Yeah, cell phones, and I think it's funny they're cutting the landline. Just it's so dated,
Yeah.
but yet it's still good to watch. I
I
don't know.
know. I watch it all the time.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny is that now I appreciate movies from different eras because
Yeah.
they don't have that cheating aspect.
Right.
Like, oh, now it's like you watch a new movie and it's like, oh my god, I don't have any service. Yet Verizon fucking talks about how they have service everywhere,
Oh yeah,
and it's like, come on.
Verizon sucks in Phoenix, man.
it does.
I'll tell you that
It
right
does.
now.
Does it?
I feel like I feel like I'm back at Sprint, except paying like twice the money.
Well, Sprint
I
sucks.
have AT&T. I seem to have pretty good luck, especially since now they are up to that 5.
I might switch over to
5G
AT&T.
or whatever it is. Yeah, especially when I
Seriously.
get here in town, I'm good.
So I'm paying like over $100 for a Verizon service that doesn't work in like half the city.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
good.
It's
Yeah.
stupid.
Oh well, I have T-Mobile, so I'm good.
T-Mobile actually works.
I mean, it's decent for what I pay for it. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about the price. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what? I equate the value to the price. If the
Right.
price is good and if it's just spotty here and there, I'm okay with that. But if it's like, okay, I'm paying $150, $200 a month, and the service sucks ass, then guess what? I'm gonna complain.
All right. Shalom.
Yeah.
Back to the movies. But yeah, there's a ton of movies like just like So now I'm like, then I was also thinking about Home Alone. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck does this guy do?
He's a jigsaw killer as a kid.
You know what? He is Jigsaw.
Yeah.
He is.
No. I meant the dad.
The dad, because he's buying. I saw something. Yeah, he's paying.
Bro, 4 first class tickets
Okay.
to Paris.
So what is? Yeah. I always wonder what does his dad do?
Yeah.
Is he
Is
like
he
a
the
mob
house?
boss?
We never know. We
Because
never
like,
know.
what work does he do?
Okay,
Like,
so let's come up with some ideas.
he's a mob boss. That's like the
No.
only explanation.
There's
Because like,
there's people that make over $300,000 a year that are not mob bosses, bro.
yeah, but like,
I-
can they
well,
like
they
actually
were-
like take all that time off during the holidays? Because
yeah,
if they're that high up,
CEOs, they're
I would
VPs,
say
whatever. Yeah.
no CEO I work for ever took holidays off. If anything else, they worked more.
Where'd you work?
Amazon. So Bezos, he never takes time off. And then
He doesn't. What is it? What?
Dude.
That's not the same. I can't compare Jeff Bezos to everybody else.
No, I'm just saying. Or like when I worked for Target, Greg Steinhoffel, that motherfucker never slept before he got fired, anyways. And then when I worked for Uber,
Oh, he definitely didn't sleep when he introduced
Travis
the gender-
Kalanick,
the
one of his
gender,
cultural values was always be hustling. And I remember I was in during orientation week. One of the new hires in my class, she was like, "Hey, I'm a single mom. I have 2 kids, and I noticed that you guys don't really have parent support programs. So what's up with that?" He's like, "Well, honestly, like I don't have kids, and as a business owner, this is my kid, and I devote all my time to it. So I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you could start a support group with your fellow moms."
Yeah.
That was his fucking no dead serious answer to that question.
So, what does Kevin McAllister's dad do?
He's a mob boss.
Can we go back to that?
He's a mob boss. Because if he's a
I would-
CEO,
I-
then
I
I don't know what
figured- I
CEO like
figured he
takes
was
that
like
much time
in a-
off.
Like worked obviously downtown Chicago. The area I've actually been outside that house. Being from Indianapolis, I've stopped there, and
It's
that
all
is in
guarded off now, right? Like it's not. The
You
same
can
thing.
you can get right up there. You can
Okay.
get right up to it. They were
Yeah.
just doing renovation.
They actually
to
just
it.
sold it for like $2 million or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
$2 million that house?
yeah.
That's all?
Well, it's Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh, it's outside of Chicago.
Well, that's what I was about ready to add. Is that is in a northern suburb? I think it's Winnetka or something like. But anyway, we're talking high end area of northern Chicago, and I would say everybody there is making
Bank?
millions. Yeah, they're banking.
There you
So
go.
where that was so I don't know. I'd say the guy
If he's
probably
not a
had
mob boss, then he's probably like
Realtor?
realtor. That's
not realtor,
I can see
maybe-
her. I can see her being a realtor.
or
the
maybe
mom.
like a
yeah,
day trade,
mom could
or maybe like a day
day trader.
trader.
That was what I was about. Something downtown.
It can't be a hedge fund
Yeah.
manager because
Let's
those motherfuckers work more than like God.
Let's take a step back. So, other Chicago movies like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Ferris Bueller's dad made some money too.
Yeah.
Like, can we get some broke parents in this bitch? Like,
Just
that's
some,
what I
like
was
real
saying.
life stuff.
Yeah,
I
right?
mean,
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean,
I
LA
made
movies
40
that broke parents.
I make $45,000 a year. I don't know if we're going not even to fucking Paris. We're not going to downtown
Right.
Chicago.
That's what that's what I make. So yeah, we're definitely not going to Paris first class for sure. I don't doubt about that.
Hey man,
Actually,
Yeah.
I've heard
Yeah.
a lot of flights nowadays, like to even China or in Asia, like $300 round trip.
no,
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
even to London. So like I have this thing where it gives me a flash alert, and it's like when they're trying to sell out seats.
Yeah.
Last minute, it's like, hey, you want to go to Madrid for $350 from Phoenix? But you have to sit economy, and you have to have like 5 stops. But yeah, 350.
You're going to Madrid.
Yeah, it'll take you about 3 days straight of travel. But
right?
yeah, you'll be in Madrid for $350.
Oh man. So let's. I think this was a good conversation. This was fun. I want to get into drinking, and right now, you guys are trying to. You talking about Jeff Bezos and all that shit. So I'm going to change the conversation, and end the conversation.
I guess it's better than talking about what Dan talked about 3 podcasts ago.
We gotta stop bringing that up, man.
I missed that one.
Yeah,
so
you're good. You're
that's
good.
probably
Trust me, you're
That's-
good.
That's probably a good thing.
You're doing we're doing you a favor, or I'm doing you a favor, but not bringing
I
it
hope
up.
this isn't the same Dan that they also called the Dragon. Ironically, that's the name
Oh,
of
Dan,
the guy.
you
I
know
work
what?
with
We
is the
are
Dragon.
calling Dan the Dragon going
the
forward.
Dragon.
Dan, I don't give a fuck
Dragon.
why there's no reason for that. Now he's the Dragon.
He's a dragon.
The Dragon.
I've been calling him the coyote, but okay, dragon works.
Dragon. That's it.
The Dragon.
I do want to say that I'm working on getting some glassware with my logo on it and some
Sweet.
other stuff.
Sweet.
So
I'd like to have mine done, but man, I'm afraid I'll get into something.
like just nonstop making merch.
Yeah. I mean,
You end up with boxes in your house. You're like, I
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
sell these glasses,
yeah.
man.
Well, I'm going over to that Mostra coffee
Okay.
beer festival over in San Diego here mid-January.
Nice.
Got a VIP ticket to that, so I'd love to wear like some of your stuff or whatever. And
Let's do it. I don't have any shirts, but
yeah, well, I mean, get a glass or
Yeah.
a taster or something.
so
There's
my buddy he just started doing the fucking screening or whatever the hell it's called, and for glasses, and he's posting it on Facebook and Instagram,
Yeah.
and I'm like, dude, I need some glasses.
yeah,
Like I'll go to Goodwill, buy a ton of glasses, 50 cents a pop,
Right,
and then just give them to
right,
you and just
right.
hook them up.
yeah. I need to do that as well.
So,
get the template made up and
Yeah.
whatnot. But
So yeah, that's coming up soon. It's been fun. Thanks
It's
guys
been
for
awesome.
joining.
Yeah, it was a good
I'm
time.
glad you liked it. Your first time. I
Yeah,
don't know if I
yeah,
caught you
man.
off guard with this, but
no. You
I think I
mentioned
prepped
something.
you.
You mentioned something about
Okay,
it. So
okay.
yeah, no, it's good. Hey,
Yeah, some
I
people
love
are
to
like-
talk. I work in the business where
Some
you're
people are
always
like
interacting. So
What are we doing? What are we doing? What am I having? What are we doing? So
I'll talk beer and whatever we're talking. So
yeah, man, good shit.
But,
And Peter's actually not interacting with us because he's stuck somewhere else.
Are we taking a pause or continuing?
Now we're done, man. This
We're
is it.
done?
Yeah. We gotta drink. You can't drink. You can't successfully drink and record at the same time.
you can.
It's a little different.
No.
I mean, you can try. But you can try.
I like how he's so easy. Yeah, you give it a
Yeah.
shot.
Hey,
but then
it's one of those deals.
I
You
like
give
how
it
he-
a shot, and then hey, if it doesn't work out, then all
I
right,
like how
remember
he
for
says
next
that
time.
when he's not the
Yeah.
one doing any of the editing whatsoever. I'm doing all the editing and shit. He's
Yeah.
like, no, we can do that. No, let's do it
You don't
anyway.
want to. You don't want to edit 2 hours of.
I'm just glad we actually had a successful recording.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx me, man. I still have to edit this shit. Like,
Hey.
you understand?
It's okay. We'll get a couple more glasses of Mosquito. We'll be
Mosquito.
fine.
Mosquito. That mosquito's good, by the way.
I actually got to go make some right now. So I was actually here earlier.
I'll make some
And
more.
I was like, hey, teach me. I'll be your Mosquito Padawan.
I'll make some more and I'll bring a bottle for you.
Yeah.
And I'll bring a bottle from what I make tonight and get your feedback.
Although, don't forget your bottle.
Although I'm pretty sure like I can get some feedback tonight. She'll be like,
Oh,
what is this trash?
She's gonna throw it against the wall. What the fuck is this?
Pick up a glass shard.
Like, and then there goes your crazy. You're gonna see it.
She is not crazy. I'm telling you that right now.
Lies.
I've seen crazy.
Nice.
Remember the last
No,
podcast?
no. You've seen crazy. That's the problem with Puerto Rican women. You don't see the crazy till it's too late. Remember that.
I'm-
And we're gonna end it on that. Take care, guys.